What is up, my lovely Virgos? This is Kara, and you found me at Tarot Just Because, and I am back to do your reading for July 15th through the 31st. First disclaimer I want to give, the last reading I posted for Virgo, the title said 15th through the 31st of July. Incorrect. If you clicked on the video and you watched it, it was for the 1st through the 15th. I don't know what I was thinking when I was typing that out. I do apologize. I was running behind. I know that. And I think I just was a little scattered. Okay, so this is actually your reading for July 15th through the 31st for anyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the sign of Virgo. You can check out this reading if you have Venus in Virgo or your 7th house, which is your relationship house. So we're doing love readings again, but a different spread this time. We're doing a manifestation spread, okay? So completely single, casually dating, coupled, it does not matter. Take this as it applies to you or leave it if it doesn't altogether. This is how to manifest what you want. This is the reading that we're doing. Usual stuff out of the way. If you would like to book a private reading with moi, you can contact me at my email, which is in the description box below, but it's carolou32@gmail.com. My prices are also listed right there, so you don't need to ask me how much it costs. It's right there in the description box. And there's also a link to my PayPal account. And so the way that this works is you shoot me an email, we chat back and forth a little bit, figure things out, a date and a time, and then as soon as you submit your payment, you have secured that time slot. Appointment time slots do remain open until payment is received. So that's the quickest way. What else do I have? Oh, if anybody would like to timestamp when the reading actually begins, I noticed some folks have been starting to do that, and mwah, I love you so much because I don't have time for that. And I do like to give announcements. I left them till the very end of the last videos and it didn't go so well. So Virgo, let's take a look at what we can manifest for you in the second half of July. So I have itches on my face. So stuff is already coming through. Somebody doesn't want to see something. Got an itch on my eye. All right, so I'm using the Joie de Vivre Tarot for your reading this time. That's what they look like. Okay. And then I am also pulling a card for an overall piece of advice. I'm not using an oracle deck this time because I do what I want, but our overall piece of advice to cap your reading is going to come from the Tarot of the Sweet Twilight. These are such cool cards. Let me show you what they look like if you haven't seen them before. So that's what we're going to use. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by and checking me out. What's up? And if you're a returning subscriber, what is up, guys? Thank you so much every month, every 2 weeks for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscription, your emails. I love hearing from you guys. I love reading for you guys. So just thank you. Kisses. So let's get started, okay? So the way that this spread works is we're going to start with a card that talks about where are we beginning? Where are we starting from? What's our starting point? Where are we at right now? And Virgo, you guys, Virgo's heading out the back door. You're leaving somebody behind, leaving the dating game behind, but you're sneaking out a little bit, okay? You could be walking away from an air sign, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Does not have to be, just the energies embodying the card and around you at this time. So you're ducking out. Slip out the back, Jack, Paul Simon song. It's that kind of thing. 50 ways to leave your lover. So I am talking to a lot of Virgos who are walking away from somebody right now. But if you're just casually dating, you're kind of taking a step back and going, I don't know. And if you are completely single, you're probably just ducking out of the dating game right now. But I do feel like I am connecting to a lot of committed Virgos right now that are slipping out the back. Virgo is like, hasta lasagna, don't get any anya. I'm out of here, you know. So where do we want to get to? Well, shit. This is a tight reading. 10 of Cups. So you want it all in love. You want emotional satisfaction, security, harmony, good times, being comfortable in the home, being comfortable with each other's families, being in love. You know, that's what Virgo wants right now. So apparently you're not getting it where you're at, and you're taking a step back, or rather a sort of sneaky step outside the back door. Virgo's like, peace. So what's the obstacle? Well, The obstacle to the entire situation, unfortunately, Virgo, and I love you guys, but you don't want to put in the work right now. Okay. I'm not saying that you need to work things out with this person. If you're like Dunsky and you're like, I'm out, they're not for me, you know, that's okay. But there's something going on with you right now where you don't want to put in the work. You're capable of it. I want you to look closely at this card in this deck. See, she's opening up her heart right there, and you can see what's inside, which is wisdom. See that eye? That's the third eye. It's wisdom. It's knowing what to do. Virgo doesn't even want to go there right now. I don't want to go there. I'm not willing. I kind of think that you're shit and I'm leaving you. Or the dating game, if you're casually dating, you're like, no, this is just too much work. I'm not doing it. I'm perfectly capable. I mean, Nine of Wands in the upright. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The person you're dealing with could also have this in their chart, or persons you're dealing with if you're casually dating. Or again, just the energy surrounding you right now could have a lot of this in your chart as well. And it's like on pause. Okay, so if you're a Virgo with a lot of fire in your chart and you rely on that energy from time to time, you tap into it in order to manifest certain things, this is on pause right now and it's holding you back. However, you know, it is in the position of your obstacle, but it may not be the worst thing if what you really need to do is move away from this other person. So it's okay. For those of you that do need to stick it out right now, and you know you need to, but you're just being a little lazy. I'm talking to a couple of you, I feel like. You're just being a little lazy because it's like, shit's not perfect. And if it's not perfect, I'm walking. Virgos who are taking the easy way out and not putting in the work, you know who you are, okay? Your choice. You know, whatever you want to do. So what are your strengths? All right. This is a manifestation spread. So how do we get to where we want to go? We talked about where you're starting from, what you want and what the obstacle is. And so what is the strength? Virgo. Complex little vixens that you are. Virgo the vixen. Who'd have thunk it, right? So I just have to look at this. You have the Seven of Coins in the reverse. Okay, when we get this card in the upright, it's like the work's done. I'm ready to pick the fruit. It's ripe. You know, I mean, the strength that you have is that you're actually willing to wait for the right thing, the right relationship, the right person, the right opportunity. You're willing to wait. The fruit might be ripe, but it doesn't smell good to you. It's not your favorite. You know, I know the bananas are ripe, but I don't like bananas. I'm not picking them. I'm not going to pick that if that's not what I want. I mean, I see that it's available to me. I know I even put some effort into it, but I don't want it. I'm not picking it. That is a strength for you right now. Okay, you're definitely walking away from something that was not working for you. And you know, you might just take care, Virgo. I mean, you know, don't break up with somebody in a text, please. If you do, I forgive you, you know, but it's not... That's not Virgo at their best selves. So if you are being a little sneaky, heading out the back door, remember that you're capable of putting in the work. You have this strength. And sometimes, even if you want to walk away, putting in the work means having an honest conversation, a face-to-face conversation, or even over the phone if you can't bear to be face-to-face, and telling the truth. Saying what needs to be said, doing what needs to be done, and then moving on. Then you're free to move on, okay? So we have Virgo walking out of a situation that they don't want anything to do with anymore because they have bigger and better things on their mind. Not really being willing to go the extra mile at this point, but you must know that you are capable of it. So if you're not going to tap into this energy just yet, know that you have it. Tap into it later when you feel like you're ready, when Virgo is good and goddamn well ready, right? So how do we stay the course? All right, we know what our obstacles and our strengths are. Now, how do we stay the course so that we can get to a place where we do manifest what we want, which is this 10 of Cups? How perfect is this reading? It's so tight. It's just tight in there. All right, we do so by staying away from these jackapples, okay? So Virgo, you got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So this can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Virgo. There's a few of you I'm talking to right now where I'm telling you straight up, You go near another fire sign again, and you're just going to be in a big mess all over again. For some of you, stay away from those fire signs. For others that have not had trouble with a fire sign in particular, you need to be staying away from these energies that rush in all badass and quick and all kinds of compliments and flowers and words that, you know, you suspect that they sound a little insincere and it just sounds like empty flattery, okay? That's what this guy is when he's in the reverse, okay? He comes in quick and he can be in and out, okay? And Virgo's not interested in that. In fact, I do feel like for some of you I'm talking to, you've been dealing with somebody who has kind of been in and out, and then a few weeks later they come back in again and they're out. And, you know, you really want to cut off contact permanently. That's what you're sneaking away from. You're like, I'm not going to answer their texts. I know they're not genuine. I'm not going to go there. I'm just going to make a fresh start. I'm going to save my heart for someone who is ready for it. And they're going to kind of go, where'd Virgo go? And like I said before, Virgo said, hasta lasagna, you know, bye. So stay away from these kinds of energies that are just in and out, insincere, unflattering really by the end of everything. You know, they can flatter you with words the whole way through, but the way that they, will you still love me tomorrow? You know, the way they treat you the next day, the morning after, I'm just going to say it, you're not pleased with it. It doesn't make you feel valued in any way. Stay away from those energies. And there's a clarifier to this one. The Five of Swords in the upright. Do not fight with this person. Don't engage in a fight with this person. Okay? Don't permit them coming in and trying to fight with you. Okay? Because what that is if this person has done you wrong or been flighty with you or whatever it is that where you truly feel like it is time for you to walk away, they are going to come back in and try to make a play for you, try to fight for you a little bit. Remember your worth. Don't engage in that. This is what is going to help you manifest what you actually want. This 10 of Cups, right? It's going to help you manifest that. Don't even engage in it, okay? Don't answer the messages. I know it's so hard because what this card is also talking to me about right now, and I know that this is the Five of Swords, but there are, look at my broken nail. I say fuck you to this guy that has been messing with you, or this girl who's been messing with you. There it is, right there. Fuck them. Everything happens for a reason. Maybe that's where that broken nail came from. But this is the dual parts of your personality right now, okay? This is a 5 card, but this is the dual parts of your personality. This is the part of yourself that you're wrestling with, where you're like, I know I deserve better. I know that I shouldn't tolerate this kind of behavior, but I keep going back. And I really think I'm not going to go back. I'm going to slip out the back door instead, okay? This is precisely what they want you to stay away from right here. And I felt the need to pull a clarifier for it, and what I got was this. And again, I know it's a 5, but I'm dealing specifically, I know, with Virgos who are wrestling with two sides of themselves, okay? Be done with it. Completely single people. This whole reading is all about these past experiences that you keep reliving and reliving in your mind and sort of fretting over and not quite getting over. This doing the sneaky out the back door thing is you trying to escape that side of yourself that won't let go and won't move on, okay? Let go and move on. Seriously, let go and move on. You've made clear what your desire is. This is how you're going to manifest it. Casually dating folks, I think you absolutely get the idea. I don't really need to clarify anything for you. I think you get it. And committed folks, Virgo's out the door. So let's take a look at our overall piece of advice for the reading. From the Tarot of the Sweet Twilight. Oh, look at her. It's not your run-of-the-mill Two of Swords. Normally the swords are crossed in front of her like this. A little bit different in this one. She's holding on to just one. She can't even see where that second one is. Okay, she doesn't even know where her other resources are. All right. So the overall piece of advice here is to feel comfortable and confident in the stalemate, Okay. Be okay with taking a time out, with not being willing to look any further into this person or this relationship that has let you down. If the dating life is getting you down right now, close your eyes to it for the moment, okay? Because you do not have all of your tools in your hands right now. A break and a step aside is really advised for you if what we want to do is manifest this kind of 10 of Cups energy, okay? Virgo. Did something go down on the 4th of July or something for those that live in America? I mean, Virgo's like, bye. But, you know, good for you. It feels resolute. It feels like the right thing to do. And I know that I said that you have the ability to work through things and that you're choosing not to right now. But just because you have the ability doesn't mean that you are absolutely obligated to. This is just reminding you, this is your strength, okay? You're going to need this someday when you do manifest this 10 of Cups. And that's when you're going to utilize that strength, okay? This is also, like I talked about just a little bit, this is being willing to wait. Also your strength, okay? You're going to be fine. Virgo's kind of hot right now. They're like, no thanks. Good for you, Virgo. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me at Tarot Just Because. I'm so glad to have you. And if you're new again, what are you doing? Please click subscribe, leave a comment below, talk to each other. We're a really kick-ass community. I have some of the best followers on YouTube, I swear. And for those of you who leave comments every time, I love you guys. I can't answer them all at this point, but I do read every single one of them. It's an amazing energy that we have going on here at this channel. I love you to pieces. So if you haven't joined yet, please do. If this resonated with you and you want to look into it a little bit further, hit me up for a private reading. If this didn't resonate for shit and you have something on your mind that you want to talk about, hit me up for a private reading. I will look at whatever you want, my dears, okay? So Virgo, thank you so much once again for joining me July 15th through the 31st of 2017, and I hope everyone's enjoying their summer or their winter, depending on where you are. And I will speak to you guys again at the 1st of August, and you know what to do. Until then, take very, very good care and be well. You guys are badass at this next 2 weeks, so you're gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. Love you. Bye.